Downtown Salt Lake City, Utah, our broadcast location today. Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports. A very special thank you to all those that serve and have sacrificed. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks.
What a great guy. DA, thank you for that. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam is out there with Carter. Then it's Junior. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Houston at the 2. And for Utah, Jones is out there with Randall. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. And it's Manning in at the 3 slot. Oh, you know, the playoffs are right around the corner, Greg. You think any of these teams change their approach for playoff contenders?
Kev, you know, goal number 1 is health. I mean, outside of that, you're looking at seeding. You're trying to fine-tune, but you want to just get it dialed in and get ready for what's about to be a marathon run, you hope, in the postseason.
Find that fine-tuning. Here's Houston. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. Leonard, and he comes up with the deuce.
The power, the length, the ability to finish. Leonard dominant in that painted area.
Mitchell looking it over. And there's Randall on the assist by Mitchell.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Leonard has it in the corner. To the middle. Junior the pass to Siakam. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And here are the Raptors now. Puts it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up.
You know, we see every year 1 or 2 guys drafted toward the end of the first round contribute well for their team. But Pascal Siakam has gone well beyond that because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Here's Randall. Rebound by the Raptors. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Junior the pass to Carter. It's stolen by Randall. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Here's Baxter. Off target from outside. The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
Baxter passes to Randall. Here's Manning. He's covered by Leonard. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Randall dishes to Mitchell. Over Houston. And it's Mitchell missing. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The drive by Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Donovan Mitchell pushing the basketball down your throat. We know he's going to be aggressive time and time again.
Siakam left side. Yep, that one goes. Siakam's got 8 points.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And it's Mitchell missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Leonard, and another basket for Toronto.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 7. Mitchell outside. Kept alive. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And Junior throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
On the wing, Mitchell. Knocks down the 3-ball. He has 5.
Mitchell's really been working on getting free off the ball and being accurate off the catch and shoot.
Junior kicks to Leonard. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Baxter passes to Jones, and the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game. Randall with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. Randall passes to Jones.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Jazz trail by 9. Down low, here's Baxter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Junior. Junior's got 4 assists in the game. Utah calls timeout. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Passes it to Randall. Here's Baxter. No good on the 3. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Golden State.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we overanalyze things. Can be better to just let it go.
Excellent D there from Junior. Raptors leading by 9. To the paint. Carter, that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Baxter passes to Randall. Mitchell wide open. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. And that one is good.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closer. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Baxter passes to Jones. Here's Mitchell, and he knocks down the jumper. Mitchell's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
If he keeps knocking down that shot, Donovan Mitchell is poised to be a dominant player for years to come.
And finished off by Siakam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
They call an illegal screen here.
He was too aggressive. That's already his 2nd foul. We haven't even gotten out of the 1st quarter.
The Raptors making a switch here. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 11-point game. Pass to Junior. Morris against Lowry. Now, Junior. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Morris. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's denied! Sent back by Siakam. Here's Karuch. And it falls over the rim and in. And the Raptors lead by 16.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside, Jones. Back to Morris. Shot to stop the run. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Brown. Bangs home the trifecta. Lowry's got his second bucket tonight.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Now, here's Brown. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Morris outside. Back to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. Good D by Siakam.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
And they've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. No doubt, Greg, you were known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. To the wing right side. Here's Randall. No good off the back of the rim.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Lowry's shot is good.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3-ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Now the pass to Langford. Now here's Randall. Hernandez pulls it in. To the inside.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Morris outside. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
That's 250 pounds coming down on the rim. Randall attacking with ferocity.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Langford with the steal. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break for 3. And Langford with the basket on the assist by Brown.
And this is where Langford can really improve as a jump shooter. Off the catch, looking really good on that one.
Pass to Karuch. Junior with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Back to Karuch. 5 on the clock. No good that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Up the floor, here's Morris. Finish off the break. Morris has got 5 points so far.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator, a great court awareness.
And so it's Toronto out in front by 7. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently...
Everybody had their expectations of what we should...
Going out now with a whole new group. They've got Jones, and it's Baxter in at the point. That's the group right now for Utah. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got his first bucket in this one.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Mitchell's shot is good. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
And when you talk about certain players having that it factor, Donovan Mitchell fits that bill.
He does. Confident in his approach, GA. Fearless on his attack. Donovan Mitchell is one of those guys who can go off for 50 if you let him get into rhythm. As long as he's in Utah, that team will remain competitive.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Rockets, put together a real nice game. He ended up with 8 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Houston sinks the triple. Houston's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Baxter passes to Mitchell. Over Houston. Here's Jones. Passes it to Baxter. And it's sent back by Carter.
Nice anticipation from Wendell Carter. He keeps himself in position to make defensive plays.
It's stolen by Jones. Passed him in. Now Mitchell, covered by Siakam. Here's Manning. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
I see him.
Here's Jones. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Siakam outside. The pass to Carter. The rebound by the Jazz. Jones has got 4 rebounds in this game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Another miss by Utah.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Over to the wing. Here's Houston. They get it back, and he slams it one-handed.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Here's Jones, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Monte Morris is checked in for the Jazz. Raptors leading by 21. Inside, Carter. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Carter's got his third basket of the night.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Morris looking over the floor. Now the feed to Jones. And slammed in by Jones.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Junior with it. Morris is there. They get it again. Takes it out to Siakam. Here's Houston. Covered by Mitchell. Pass to Carter. Here's Siakam. Utah with the rebound. Jones has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Raptors have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
With Wendell Carter Jr., you love the do-it-all ability, the understanding of the game.
Mitchell outside. 1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Pulls up, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mitchell's got 17 now.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Raptors have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. The first free throw is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
1:33 left in the second quarter. Here's Morris. Jones trying to get open. Morris with the bucket. He's got 7.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Siakam trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Hernandez.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
Here's Morris. He's got 7. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Randall's checked in for Damian Jones. Odion Kurucs, he's checked in for Toronto. Junior with it. Morris is there. Carter. And the Raptors tack on 2 more.
The thing about Carter, even though he loves to play back to the basket, he can also face up and knock down the jumper.
Morris passes to Randall. Steps back and fires. Morris, no good. Toronto leading by 23. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes in from Kurucs. Kurucs has got 7 points in the game.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Mitchell outside. Knocked away.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the... And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Junior. Carter out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Houston at the 2. Extra passes to Randall. Passes it to Jones. Here's Baxter. And that comes off the assist by Jones. He's got 9.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Carter right side. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Siakam inside. Randall on him.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Baxter. A 3. Siakam pulls it in. Toronto's gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. He gets it in there.
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 for 4 to start this half.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Toronto, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Utah making a change here. Brown's checked in. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Mitchell outside. There's the pass to Manning. Shoots over Leonard. Another miss by Utah.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make. They are executing.
Count it.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Carter right side. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Randall. Over Siakam. Randall no good. Here's Toronto. They're on a 13-5 run here. Leonard draws the double. Kicks it to Junior. Pass to Houston. Outside Leonard. To the inside. Schoenga. And he banks in the layup. 6 points for Junior.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Doesn't matter to the great offensive players who's guarding them. And Donovan Mitchell is trying to become one of them.
Outside Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. That drive by Carter. Count it. Carter's got 16.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Baxter passes to Randall. Here's Manning. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. At the elbow, Randall. Over Siakam. Randall no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Here's Baxter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Langford's checked in for the Jazz. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Mitchell. Toronto, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. Now, here's Junior. Defended by DiVincenzo.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. The pass to Randall. Now, here's Langford. He's covered closely. Back to Randall. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
One thing we knew Randall could do entering the league, finish inside through contact.
Outside, Scott. Back to Lowry. He kicks it to Junior. Pass to Boucher. Shot clock at 6. All sorts of time. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again. He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Here's Lowry. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. That free throw good for Morris. Toronto's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Caruch. He's got 9. Passes to Carter. Here's Junior. 5 to shoot. Here's Hernandez. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
DiVincenzo passes to Jones. Back to DiVincenzo. Jones trying to get open. Good work there as it goes. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter. Here's Schoenga. Banked in off the glass. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 18 assists. The Jazz shooting 47% since getting things started in the 3rd quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. DiVincenzo finds Morris. And Rodions Kurucs picks up the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. And Morris drops them both. Here's Schoenga. Outside Leonard to the paint. Here's Carter. And then Carter with the jam.
Kawhi has all the physical gifts, and the one thing I love, he really can pass.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The Raptors. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Utah, they've got O'Neal. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Austin Rivers. Then it's Jones. And it's Brazdeikis in at the power forward. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Here's Rivers. Jones trying to get open. And Rivers with the basket on the assist by Jones.
I mean, he's extremely confident and aggressive. Rivers loves to take it up inside.
And there's the pass to Houston. Siakam deciding where to go with it. And Anderson gets it to go.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
The Jazz shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Mitchell kicks to Jones. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
Even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And so he hits both. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Rivers. O'Neal against Anderson. Down low, here's Schellinger. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right side, Jones. Here's Rivers. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Out to the right wing. And Anderson kicks to Junior. Lays it up off the glass. Junior's got 10 points in just the second half.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Here's Mitchell. A three-pointer off the mark. For Toronto, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Troy Brown's checked in for Utah. And Toronto also making a switch. Napier's checked in.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rivers passes to Jones. Now here's Rivers. He's guarded closely. It's Brown on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Rivers, and it's sent back by Carter. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Toronto. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Brown. And again, another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Will it go? And finished off by Rivers.
One of Rivers' pet moves, the dribble drive. He has the size and length to do damage off of it.
Paper kicks to Junior. Pass to Anderson from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession. Brown outside. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that
Pull back your face.
They want my way, I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23.
We said, we got to do better.
Like many great leaders, when he spoke, we listened and we followed. And this was just a stepping stone to pushing things out the door.
And so Brown will bring it up for Utah. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They've got Austin Rivers. He's out there with Troy Brown. O'Neal is out there with Jones. And it's Brosdakis in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Junior. Brown feeling it out a bit to the paint. Can they get it? And there's the bucket as Jones finishes it off. Jones has got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Junior the pass to Napier. The rebound by the Jazz. Jones has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Brosdakis. Here's Brown. Outside, Jones. Rivers in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. Here's Jones. That misses off the backboard. Toronto's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
For the Jazz, Randall comes in for Damian Jones. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Brown. Chris Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Now here's DiVincenzo to the middle. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Junior with it. There's the pass to Napier. And here's Anderson for 3. That one misses. And it's Utah the other way. Here's O'Neal. He drains the quick shot. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the night. Now, here's Junior. To the wing on the left. And here's Napier. Pass to Junior. And Junior throws it down.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Drills it from outside. Anderson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Utah calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And this game has been a showcase for his exceptional court vision. All night long, he's been seeing plays develop way before anyone else and never missed a chance to find the open man. It's been teamwork and ball movement at its finest.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Now, here's Junior, defended by DiVincenzo. Passes to Anderson. In the corner, it's Boucher. It's good.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
They get it back. Randall kicks to Rivers. No good from outside. Toronto's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Anderson against O'Neal. Now, Junior in the corner. Napier with it. Clock at 6. The putback, the rebound by the Jazz. Here's Rivers. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kicks it to O'Neal. Rivers gets a wide open look. Boucher with the rebound. Toronto shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And the basket is good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Now here's Randall. Over Kleba. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And Junior with the basket on the assist by Anderson. 22 points for Junior.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Swiped away.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Junior.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Here's Randall after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Rivers finds DiVincenzo. Back to Rivers, just 4 to shoot. Will it go? Toronto grabs the miss. Junior with it. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.